Hey everybody, Stinger here with a special message, a special thank you to the best Italian wrestling podcast. That's right, the best Italian wrestling podcast called Pro Wrestling Culture. Specifically, thank you to Aldo Fiadoni, all right? Aldo, awesome job, man. I guess you and I met in New York in 2019. And there were some tears shed there. Man, I love that. You know what? Real men can cry, bro. Let me tell you something. Man, means a lot that you watch. Means a lot that this podcast is happening. And the pro wrestling culture appreciates Aldo Fiadoni. So be watching there. It's going to be showtime. And tune in to the podcast, Pro Wrestling Culture, because it's always showtime there from the Stinger.
Questo programma non è soggetto a infezioni. It's showtime. Episode of Pro Wrestling Culture. My name, the real Messiah, Aldo Fiadone, and here with me, the Lucha Libre Pro Wrestling Absolute Champion, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Noah Striker. Hi, Noah.
Hello, how are you, man? Really,
very
good.
You. Thank you for coming here on PWC. So, Noah, I want to start this interview about your beginnings in White Wolf Wrestling. Can you tell me more about your experience there and the status of the company?
Right now, the White Wolf Wrestling is more like starting to grow up again. There has been a lot of ups and downs. The pandemic made it everything like reset here in the Spanish scene. So now it's like there's more like Lucha Libre Barcelona. There is more Titties Wrestling in Valencia, who is more growing up than White Wolf, but slowly they are getting back up again. When I started White Wolf, it was like at 2016 when I was like 18 years old, I guess. It was really fun being there. I've had a lot of great matches with great talented people, guys like A-Kid, guys like Carlos Romo, guys like Rookie. That is more known in Spain, but he has a lot of talent as well. And to me, it was like really cool, man. In that moment, it was the all-time high in the Spanish scene. So I hope all the best for them.
So before your Lucha Libre Barcelona experience, you won the White Wolf Wrestling Extreme title and the Tag Team Championships. So what did you feel about that?
The Hardcore Championship was pretty much like my very first title, and it felt amazing because we had like one season, because here in Spain we run by seasons. We don't run like shows every month. And it was really joy. I don't think that sounds correct, but I had really joy in that moment because it was like I was like working my ass off to grow myself, be better. They gave me a chance to be champion maybe for a month, but for me that was enough. And I had the hardcore title. I had 2 hardcore matches with that title. It was short, but it was really fun. And also, I won the tag team titles with Nemesis, with Kaiden, Cable, and Rocket, and it was also a really fun ride because in that moment we were really close, and we were looking to be the best the Spanish scene has to offer, and that was like our motivation. And they trust in us; they put their trust in us to be tag team champions, and it was also really fun, man.
So the Spanish scene scenario is probably the hottest scenario in Europe right now, in particular for the Lucha Libre Barcelona. In fact, now you are there and in the most prestigious company in Spain. I remember the last summer during a visit from Sasha Banks and
Samurai.
Yes, Samurai. So you are the currently LLB Absolute Champion, and after your victory with Anarco, right? Anarco Montana.
Yeah, I beat Anarco Montana July until
Yes.
now that I got like injured. I had to vacate that title, but also got those great matches with Samurai. It was really fun as well.
Okay. And about your injury, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, no problem, man. In the last Lucha Libre Barcelona show, I wrestled Paul Badia for the title. It was the main event. We were about to hit the spot. It was like Tope con Hilo. I was receiving it, and we're going to get the chairs and all the barricade out so we can get all of them. So it could be a double knockout or double count out to say the best. And I had the accident on footage and also had it on video. When I was receiving the Tope con Hilo, my left leg was not placed correctly. In my vision, because everything went so fast, I was like seeing Paul Badia getting far away from me, and I was like trying to put it back on me so he doesn't get hurt. It was in my vision, like I told you guys, it was like too fast, and I appear myself like with my left ankle turned on the left. Right? So it's like it's not broken. My ankle's not broken. It's just my tibia and fibula at that height. I was really close to get my ankle broken, and I hope for this week I can get the surgery. And from that, they told me it was about 3 to 6 months of recovery. So I'm gonna take it like really slow.
36 months. Huh?
3 to 6 months, yeah.
3 to 6. Okay. It sucks absolutely, but I hope to everything will be fine for you and in particular for your career, because you are a great a pure talent for the Spanish scenario. In fact, my next question is how are you proud about your reign of Lucha Libre Barcelona Absolute Championship?
Yeah, because it has a lot of background. On 2022, I started like the gimmick of I'm the best Spanish wrestler because I was having every show in Spain. I was having more bangers. It didn't matter the spot. It didn't matter the timing. It was also, if not the best match, one of the best matches of the card. And I was like, I have to start like thinking like right now as an active wrestler in Spain that I'm the best right now in the scene. Thanks to that, and I had a feud with Joey before the title. It helped me a lot because they put me on the map as a title worthy man, no? A championship worthy man. Then I beat Anarco. To me, it was like really unexpected because it's like I've been here like less than 6 months and I'm having your main title. And I was like, okay, let's make it the most prestigious one from now. Because everyone has heard about the White Wolf Wrestling Championship. Maybe some some of the people from outside has also heard about the Resist Championship, but no one has ever heard about the Lucha Libre Barcelona title. And now I'm like trying to help them to make it prestigious, to make them have the best matches. It has to be like maybe world class performers, or maybe guys from the roster, or maybe with up and comers, because I wanted to give chances to everyone, because I feel like if I'm the best, I should showcase the future stars. I don't want to like bury everyone. I want to give chances and getting also the opportunities to wrestle guys like Samurai del Sol. I also faced Carlos Romo, but I faced like in this past January uh, an up and comer like New Nova. It was a really fun match, and it showcased him. It was like necessary for him to be showcased. Guys, things like that, it makes me like really proud, because I'm like writing my own narrative through that championship. They put me the matches, but I try to create everything to make it look good, to make everyone feel good about it, and connect.
About the improvement for your career, about the road that you talked about. So you have any dream opponent right now, not only in Lucha Libre Barcelona and the European scenario, but in the big stages like WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, and many more.
Um, I would love, like, if I'm going like globally speaking, I would love to have a match with uh, Butch, with Edge, maybe as well Brian Danielson. To me, Edge is my favorite wrestler alive. Besides Eddie Guerrero, who's not alive. S- Sad, but it is what it is. Um, but I wanted to face Butch because when I started to watch indie wrestling, it was with Pete Dunne, and I know that man is a genius on his own. Um, and also Brian Danielson, because to me Brian Danielson is like technically the best of all time. To
Yeah,
me,
absolutely.
maybe for every for other people it's like Bret Hart. I absolutely agree. Bret Hart is also one of the best of all time, but I feel like Daniel Bryan is slightly better in that case, and that's what I wanted to why I want to wrestle him. And if we're speaking now like independence, I would love to wrestle um a Zack Saber Jr. It would be
Yeah,
like really awesome, because I think like technique and
another
striking
technique.
can.
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably you can have a great chemical with Zack Sabre Jr. because I have a friend, a staffer of PWC podcast, Valentino Spataro, Vale Fraik, hi Vale, and he lives in Barcelona, and
Mhm.
many times comes to the Lucha Libre Barcelona shows, and he talked too much about your talent, and I think there will be a great chemical between you and Zack Sabre Jr. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, and about Lucha Libre Barcelona, they have a partnership with an Italian wrestling company, the Italian Wrestling Association. So, what do you think about this partnership? This partnership between these two companies, and can the Italian fans will see you one day in the future here in Italy?
I hope so. I want to go to Italy. I had like, I think like this kind of relationship helps both, so we can manage to go to Italy once a time, and also like the IWA's wrestlers can come and visit us. I think it's pretty much really good. That partnership has been for years, and now it's like having like real big show. To me it's pretty sad because this it was this week what I was about to face Michael Oku. It was big time opportunity for me, but I know they will make the best of it. And I was really looking forward to see all those Italian wrestlers because I've never had to see those live. So I wanted to experience how are they on the backstage, how are they as partners, how are they as wrestlers as well. So it makes me a little bit sad, but I think it's just about time we can meet. Maybe I go to Italy and wrestle them. I hope so.
Absolutely. So, Noah, sincerely, thank you very much for your time, for this little conversation together. And seriously, I hope to see you one day in person and to see you in great conditions about your surgery for this injury.
Thanks a lot, man. And thanks a lot for inviting me. Thanks a lot for your kind words, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. That was a pleasure. Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks
Hi,
a
Noah.
lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.